How's it going, everyone? Got something a bit different here. It's a MS 660 and it will not hold an idle. So let's dive into it and see if we can't get it fixed and running right. Few things to note is it does rev out high, but it will not hold an idle, and it takes the choke to get it started. Since it's doing all that, I don't think there's an air leak. My guess is something else is going on. So let's get started. First things first, let's take it apart, clean out the air filter and the carb, and then go from there. Got it cleaned up. Sweet, huh? Just pine, but that was pulling it no problem. The whole entire 32-inch bar. Man, 660, that's a beast, brother. Check it out. It's just, I think it has a broken fuel cap, so it leaks a little, and definitely smokes a bit. Man, I love that saw. Really not much to say except for that thing is badass. Support it. Does it really need it? I don't know. Like, pour every saw. That's my theory on them. And but what I'm trying to say is, like, it makes so much power, you really don't need it to make more power. I would like to make a healthy jump, something that's a little more reliable, makes it breathe better. Because I think from the factory, everything's a little tuned down, that's for damn sure. And then when you increase the timing a bit, it helps out a lot, man. I'm not talking just timing advance either, because that's kind of opposite direction. That's like when you increase your timing on your diesels, That's how you put a tune on it. Usually you crank up the timing a whole bunch, and it just doesn't make your diesels last a whole long time. I'm sure you guys know that. They're probably going to be very controversial talking about that, but yeah. So I mean, a nice timing advance, just a bit, just like on a diesel, would be good. But you don't need to go as high as you possibly can, unless you're making a hot rod saw. But I mean, that's never been my objective out here. I've always been trying to make saws just a little better, perform cooler, run better. This way you don't have to run them super lean and burn them up, you know? And that's just me. But everyone has their own thing going, and my personal preference is making nice work saws, and that's just what I do, baby. Has a 32-inch bar on it, guys. Full house too, not a skip tooth. West Coast dogs, West Coast bark box, and it is stock port numbers and stock timing. So hopefully you guys found that helpful. Like I said, if you're having problems like that, some people will automatically assume an air leak, but usually an air leak, you might not hold an idle, but also you just won't get those high RPMs either, because your saw is going to be, you know, not getting enough air or gas, or maybe a combination of the both. And I guess it could be possibly a cracked impulse line too.